Hey again from the garden, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. If you're new to my channel, I grow cut flowers in Zone 5A in Northwest Iowa on my urban flower farm. And today I want to just hop on here and give you guys a quick update on the hoop house. I am so excited to share that it is almost ready to plant. Finally. This spring has just been so cold and I feel like I am so behind, but you know what? That's what happens when you're dealing with Mother Nature. It'll all work out in the end. But anyway, I actually filmed a bunch of this video yesterday, and when we were putting the plastic on the hoop house the day before, I set up my GoPro and instead of putting it in a time lapse, I put it on a regular video, and by the time we got the plastic on, my camera card was full. So I'm so bummed I didn't actually get footage of us putting the plastic on. It was a pretty windy day, and so in the footage where I give you kind of a little tour update of it, if you hear me refer to the video footage of us putting the plastic on, just disregard that. This video might be just a little crazy, but anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Again, the hoop house that I am putting up, it's from Grower Solution, and it is a low sidewall greenhouse, and so far I am so happy with it. It's a 16 by 28 in size. The first thing I plan to plant in it is my ranunculus, which hopefully will be tomorrow. But anyway, I'm gonna put in the footage here of when I walk you around it and show you kind of all of the details. And then I'll hop back on at the end of this video and kind of give you an overview plan of what the planting will be. Okay, here we go. If you've been following my channel, you know that my garden is behind my photography studio. There it is. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to plant in this. So this is out behind my photography studio. It's on the east side of the studio, and I have a whole fenced in garden area where I normally harvest all my flowers, but this hoop house and this area are going to be all planted with flowers this year as well. So my plan is I will cover this whole entire area with landscape fabric and make planting rows and pathways, same as in the hoop house. Now the hoop house that we put up is a 16 by 28 hoop house. It's the low sidewall greenhouse from Grower Solutions. If you use the code SUNSHINE on their website, you actually get 10% off. And as you can see, we have all the plastic on. Right here is the front end wall kit where the door will go. We do not have the door in yet. We ran out of time yesterday and basically wanted to keep it all buttoned up for the night, so that will go in soon. Also, between this header board here and the bottom board, this will be a roll-up side. So there are poles that go the whole length of the greenhouse. They will have kind of crank handles, and those sides will be roll-up sides. It's that way on each side, and that is for ventilation. And so then this black strap here, that is the wind strapping that we have cut and put on with screws and washers, and that really helps tighten the plastic, but also helps hold it in place for the really windy days. So overall, I am so excited with how this is looking, and I absolutely cannot wait to plant in it this afternoon. And let me see if I can just move the plastic on the sides to just give you a little peek on the inside. Oh, look how dreamy that looks inside. I cannot wait to get in here and plant. It is so humid in here right now, which is also really great. So here's a look from the other direction. You can see over here, this is my daffodil bed, which I have really been harvesting from. But here is a look at the back of the greenhouse. Now there's no door on the back of the greenhouse, but we did end up putting a couple of 2x6s vertical in here just for extra support. And then this board is actually extra as well. It's another 2x6, and that's a 16-footer that stretches the whole way. So this goes across, and then these are screwed to it, and then we ended up ordering extra wiggle wire and the tracks for the wiggle wire just to make the back end a little more secure, because I was really nervous about the plastic flapping in our high winds. Now I am sheltered pretty good back in here, so it's not out in the open, but I just wanted to add a little bit more on there. And again, this is where the roll-up sides will be. There is wiggle wire track right here. So in the winter, when we're not utilizing the roll-up sides, we'll just put some wiggle wire right here on the corner. And then the corners will be nice and tight so no drafts get in there. But the roll-up sides are going to be perfect during the summer and all through the year to let ventilation in there. Otherwise, it would just get way too hot. Here's a view from all the way back. Now these 4 raised beds are 4x4 raised beds. I plan to put 4 more right here, and then I also have a few raised beds that are going to go on the concrete, and so this area is really going to develop this year as well. And that greenhouse kind of acts as a natural fence so that when I'm working in this whole garden area, people can't really see me, which is nice. Okay, so there's an update for you guys on the plastic and how far we are on the hoop house. Today, my goal is to start laying landscape fabric on the outside of the hoop house on the side, just so that I have a nice pathway to walk on. I also will be putting landscape fabric on most of the inside, which I probably mentioned, not where the ranunculus are planting, but in the pathways in the other rows. And then I will be getting the ranunculus planted first. They're in their trays and they really are needing to get planted out because they have been in their trays for way too long. So the first thing is ranunculus. I also will be planting some snapdragons in there. I have stock that I'll be planting in there, Lizzianthus, possibly some Bupleurum, and then I'm going to start some direct sowing in there of some fillers, probably more Bupleurum, some cress, and a few other things. So when I actually start planting in there, I will make sure to document that and take you guys along for that as well. But like I said, I just wanted to hop on here today, give you guys an update, show you what it's looking like, and it should all be filling up really soon. So anyway, stay tuned for all of that, and we'll see you soon.